Hello everybody, my name is Jada Sichler and I am a rising junior in the class of 2022 at Stanton College Prep. In this video, I will be navigating Stanton through Google Earth and showing you where to get dropped off, where to go in the mornings, where you can eat lunch, and just a little bit about the buildings from the outside, since we can't go in yet. But I will also be talking about classroom procedures and what to do on a daily basis. The first thing that I'm going to talk to you about today is the cell phone jail, or the cell phone holding space that every teacher has in their classrooms. Depending on your teacher, they will either have you put your phone in the slot at the beginning of the class or before any quizzes or tests may happen. It all depends on your teacher, and they will be sure to let you know. The second thing I'm going to talk to you about is where to get dropped off or picked up in the afternoon. In the Google Earth portion of this video, I will be showing you the 2 lanes of the main bus loop in front of the school and where to go after you get dropped off. There is a specific route that you may take, but don't worry, everybody will be there on the first day of school and you can just follow other people. If you arrive before a certain part, then you have to go around the back of the school rather than entering through the main doors. In the mornings, after you get dropped off, feel free to hang out in the courtyards or the cafeteria, or you can hang out in the library before school, but the library only opens at 7:35. So if you arrive before then, you can just hang out around campus until time permits. Also, at lunch, you are free to eat in the courtyard with the blue covering. The courtyard across it is a senior courtyard, and only seniors are allowed to eat in there, but you are allowed in any area with a blue covering. There's one in the middle of the Stanton area, or there is one sandwiched between the gym and the foreign language building, which I will be pointing out to you later in the Google Earth video. There are 2 waves of lunches, and they will happen in your 3rd period class. So depending on what place in the school you have your 3rd period class, you will either go to first lunch, which is called A lunch, or B lunch, which is the 2nd wave. Lunches are for 30 minutes, and like I said earlier, you can sit in any of the permitted areas, and you can sit wherever you want with whomever you want. And also, at lunch, you can sit in the library if you would like, but you're not allowed to eat in the library. But if you have any last-minute homework you need to do, feel free to go ahead and do that there. In the case of summer reading, all teachers will have some sort of assignment or assessment at the beginning of the year once you get back. It is teacher dependent often, but sometimes the teachers will have you take a quiz at the very beginning, or sometimes they will wait a few weeks, but that's all dependent on your teacher. But it is very important that you do read the summer reading books, and they are listed on the Stanton website, and also you can email your guidance counselors and they will tell you as well. If you have any questions about clubs, you can go ahead and check out our club fair video that was just released. It does not include all of the clubs that Stanton has to offer, but it does include the majority of them, so be sure to go ahead and check that out if you have any questions. After-school clubs will often meet in a teacher's classroom or in the auditorium or sometimes the cafeteria, but your club officers will definitely let you know where that meeting is. And after your club, like I said earlier, if you don't have a ride yet, then you have to go to the library and you have to sit there or go to another teacher's classroom if they permit, but you cannot just loiter around campus or you will get in trouble by administration. Your parents can pick you up from a club in the main bus loop area in the front of the school. If they just park there, then, and if they send you a text or call you, then you can go ahead and go out to the front if your ride is there. But if not, then you have to go into the library. If you go into the library, then your parents will have to come out of their car and check in with the front desk, and then they will use a walkie-talkie and call you, because if they text you and you're in the library, the people who are watching Extended Day won't let you out. So it is imperative that your parents know this information as to cause as little frustration as possible. If you are in Extended Day, Then you can go to the library, which is located in the main hallway, and you can stay in the library for 15 minutes for free. And if you stay after that, then you do have to pay if you are not already signed up for that. But if you are coming from a club or something, or if you're going to extended day for tutoring from Mr. Herbig or some other teacher that says to go there, then tutoring is free, but after the first 15 minutes, you will need to pay $10 for the rest of the day. But extended day does meet in the library unless there is another event going in there, which will mean that there will be a sign posted on the library telling you where to go after that. In the mornings, you will probably be dropped off by car, and so you can come into this left lane here. If you're by car, or if you're by bus, then you're going to come into this right lane, and you will get dropped off up here. And then in the mornings, you're going to come through this little pathway back here behind the school, and you can sit under the trees here, or you can sit in this little breezeway, or you can come and sit in the cafeteria, which is up here, or the courtyard, which is down here. And you can also come in through this back hallway entrance here and come into the library. But you can only come into the library if it's after 7:35 in the morning, or else they won't let you in the building. But feel free to sit in the courtyard or in the cafeteria up until that time. And you can sit in the courtyard and the cafeteria during lunch, as well as a couple of tables over here on this side. And you can have lunch in the library, but you can't eat in there. But if you have any last minute homework that you need to do, you can go ahead and do that in there. This here is the senior courtyard, and it would be wise not to eat in there if you are not a senior. And there is also another mini courtyard up here that you can have lunch in and also hang out there in the mornings if need be. So this is the west wing over here, and it's going to have all of your humanities classes. So your history and your English and various electives will be in this wing. And then this is the hallway going to the east wing, which is where your STEM classes will be, like math and science. And this is the library, where you can find computers and where you can hang out in the mornings and if you're an extended day after school. This is the auditorium over here, and some classes will be held in here, but you will be notified if they will be. And then this is the film classroom right here, and then this is student activities right here, and then here are the two bathrooms for the courtyard that you can use at lunch. This is the gym over here, and you'll have hope in these hallways right here. This is going to be the boys' locker room over here, and this is the girls' locker room on this side, and you'll have to enter through these doors over here because they won't let you in through the double doors to the main entrance of the gym over here. And then this is another courtyard where you can eat. This is the cafeteria, and then these are the portables. So if your class starts with an 8, it's going to be in these buildings right here. And then this is the foreign language building. So if you have a foreign language like French, Chinese, Latin, or Spanish, unless it's a traveling teacher, it will be located here in this building, and the room number will start with a 5. And then up here, this is the front part of the arts and drama building, also called the black box. And that's where you'll go if you have either Mr. Wood or Miss Kirby or Miss Sanaloo or someone like that, and you have an art class. And then back in the east and west wings, if it starts with a 2, it's going to be upstairs, and if it starts with a 1, it will be downstairs. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget that Stanton 101 is a great resource for you if you have any questions or if you need help with schoolwork. Thank you!